Okay, welcome back friends and subscribers. With our newly acquired branch of Yore, we can now set off and rescue the Pyromancer Rosbeth, who's standing beside me right now. Now you might not be interested in pyromancy, but there is one spell that you probably will want to use at some point, and that spell is Flash Sweat. Now you're probably familiar with that if you played Dark Souls Remastered, but the other thing is there is no charred ring in Dark Souls 2. It just doesn't exist. There is like flame resistant rings, sure, absolutely, but there's no charred ring. So Flash Sweat, it is going to come in handy at one point. You'll see obviously when we get there. But what if you have no branch of Yore? Well, don't worry about it. You're just going to have to take the traditional path. Skip this video, go on to the next, and take on Heights Tower of Flame, and then after that it's No Man's Wharf. You get another branch of Yore that way. So if you do decide to skip this episode and then come back, you'll actually get the Pyromancy Glove before you get the Pyromancer, which was the original way of doing it. But now with the Scholar of the First Sin edition, we have that many options. It's just fantastic, so we can go whichever way we want. Anyway, let's go get that Pyromancer. Anyway, as we head off for our pyromancy and other secrets, you're probably wondering, did I get my bolt stone the last time? The answer is no. I farmed those frogs until they were all dead, but I never actually got a bolt stone. I did in fact get a whole bunch of like poison stone, bleed stone, fire drake stone, and one dark stone. So I made my bastard sword a dark bastard sword. I get a B scaling, I think. Now that we're here, I might actually just quickly bring up the stats to let you have a look. There you are on the screen there. So the bastard sword started off with a C and a C for both strength and dex, but now I made it dark and I get a B scaling, which I'm pretty happy about. So I'm actually going to make a dark build. Now I should probably say that I do go on about the bastard sword quite a lot. It's not amazing, it's not like the best sword in the game or anything like that, far from it. It's just quite a good little middle range sword that can actually stun enemies sometimes. So don't think that you have to use it or that you're at some major advantage by using it. It's just the sword I like. And I'm also going to stick with the Drang Lake shield, I think, for the time being. And with the Firestone I actually made a short bow +2 fire as well. That's going to come in handy later on. Anyway, my favourite Scotsman in the game, Benheart there, you're probably going to want to talk to him. Some of you Dark Souls 1 fans will be looking at that sword and thinking, is that the Moonlight Greatsword? Well, it does look like the Moonlight Greatsword, doesn't it? But unfortunately it is not. But I don't really want to talk any more about it. I just want to tamper your excitement a little and say that it is part of the story and I think you should just enjoy it. Just let the story unfold naturally. If you're wondering about his accent as well, it's more of a Glasgow accent in Scotland. We have different accents in different areas, and his is more of a Glasgow one. Anyway, top tip, deal with these guys first. Right. Now, it might be tempting to pull this switch, but don't do it. A friend of mine did it. He pulled the switch and then, as you'll see in a little moment, doors open, we have a lot more enemies to kill, and my friend's Pyromancer died. Got killed by the enemies. So what I instead do is talk to her.
No. Thank you so much.
So anyway, when you're giving her your equipment, you don't have to give her one piece of every single thing. You can just give her like one thing and then that's enough. But I actually kind of want to dress her up in a particular outfit. There we go. So anyway, once you've spoke to her enough times, gave her the equipment, then what I would recommend you do is actually just go back to Majula first, and then come back here. And we're going to explore what's behind that door and get another Estas Shard.
Name's Benheart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If we share the same path, I'm sure that we are going to meet again by my ancient sword.
Hey, you learn gesture. If she didn't appear here straight away, then just rest at the bonfire, and then she should appear. Anyway, now that we have our Pyromancer unlocked, you're probably wondering about the Pyromancy Flame itself, the glove, you know. That's actually in No Man's Wharf, but that's only maybe a couple videos away. Oh. It's absolutely coming up very, very, very shortly. In the meantime, you can peruse her spells, you can buy different rings, buying the seeds for actually strengthening the Pyromancy Flame, that's how it works in this one. And then of course buying the spells in preparation for getting the glove.
Be safe.
First thing you'll notice is Benheart should now be gone. Don't forget to waste the guys in here. They can do poison damage, so you might want to equip some poison moss. You should have some earlier if you took the healing wares. That's better. That's why I like the bastard sword. It is technically a great sword. But it must be the shortest great sword. But it does have a little bit of range and a little bit of stagger. I might upgrade to a Mastodon greatsword or a normal greatsword or something like that later on. But for the meantime, it is absolutely perfect for this build. Estas Flask Shard. Yep, as promised. Also, the bonfire is in here. It is Dark Souls 2, so all we have to do is light the bonfire. This next little bit has a tricky little jump. These guys are good to get with the backstab. Oh yeah, these guys drop stones as well. Oh, a large titanite shard. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Sure, there's something over here as well. Destroy rear. Anyway, let's head out and see if we can grab another little few bits and pieces. Okay, so after destroying those 4 guys, Pharaoh's Lockstone, that is going to come in handy. Particularly after, in fact, in No Man's Wharf, that's going to come in handy. Ta-da! Now from here we should actually be heading back to Majula and going and taking on Heights Tower of Flame, because this area is not actually meant for us just now. We're not really high enough of a level. We need to do some leveling up, but this direction does have a nice ring, but it's going to be just too tricky to get. But this way, but if I can just get a little bit into it, I should be able to get a nice piece of loot down the left hand side. Now just here is where we're looking to go. There's 2 of them in this version. Whoa. Okay. Tried to parry me there. Anyway, right here. Instead, I'm just going to venture up this way and get you a little thing. Just a little stealth mission. These fucking dogs. Right, here we go. Run, 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 run. Red Tearstone Ring. That was totally worth it. The troll killed me off, but I got the Red Tearstone Ring. I'm quite happy about that, being as I'm becoming more of a dark build, I suppose you could say. So a little bit of ranged with Red Tearstone Ring could be quite interesting. And we got, obviously, we got the Estas Flask Shard and unlocked the Pyromancer, whole bunch of other stuff. So it's been a good video. Next place we are off to is Heights Tower of Flame down this way. So, we'll see you then. Ciao for now.